It's me, KJ, as always. First of all, I'm just gonna go on and tell y'all, if my nails look dirty, they're not dirty. And yes, they are janky, but they're not dirty. They have dye in them from me tie-dyeing things. So that's what's going on. Also, I ain't even tripping because I'm gonna do them after this video anyway. So what we're talking about today though are these palettes by Juvia'S. And yes, they released 3 new mini palettes, you guys, and I bought all 3. I bought the mauves, the taupes, and the sweet pinks. Also, make sure you check in a few days or a day or so, because I will be comparing this one to the berries palette because I was asked to do that. And basically, I'm going to show y'all how I got this look on my eye. I used all 3 palettes in doing so. And then we're going to talk about the palettes. We're going to do some swatches. And I'm going to tell y'all whether y'all should buy this or not. So I waste my money so y'all don't have to. Basically, right up under my eyebrow, down to my lid, I have this concealer. It's in the color Espresso. I'm going to start with a nice little fluffy brush like this. Fluffy. I'm going to start up by my eyebrow and just come down to my lid. And I'm going to start with this color. And that's really all. If you want these colors to show up more bold, then use a lighter base, because I used a brown base so they show up more muted because I didn't want them real bold. Use a lighter base like this if you want the pigment to show more. Like down here, I used the lighter base. That's why the pigment is so strong. So after that color, I'm going to go in with this color right here, and I'm just not going to go up quite as high. Same brush. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this color right here and I'm going to highlight right up underneath my brow. So I wanted a very subtle highlight, so I did it lightly and I went right up under my brow. So with the same brush, once again, I just kind of cleaned it off. I'm going to go in with this color right here. This is now the Mauves palette. This top color right here is what I'm going to go in with. And I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush, but like just right into my crease. So because y'all see it? Still in the Mauves palette, we're going to be going in with this color, and I'm using a tighter brush. It's still a fluffy brush, but it is a little tighter, and I'm only okay. Now I'm going to go over my whole lid and with this concealer in the color Porcelain. Okay, so I just take a flat brush and I go in with this dark color right here, and I start that in the outer corner, and I just pack it on. Okay, you guys, now moving into the Sweet Pinks palette, we're going to start with this really super bright pink. So oh my gosh, on that brush, and we're just going to pack it in right alongside of that kind of dark reddish, a kind of dark maroonish looking color. We're going to pack in. You know, when we talk about pigment though, after that, you know, this pink right here, I went back and forth so many times between this one and this one, but this one works better with what I'm doing next. So I ended up going in with this one. So we're basically going to blend it into this hot pink and then go out a little further. There we go. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to jump back into the Mauves palette. That same brush, you're going to take it, you're going to clean it, and you're going to go right here in this one. Basically, you're going to fill all of that in with this, everything that's left, and you're going to blend it into the shimmery pink. Yes. Okay guys, this eye still looks a lot different because I have liner and stuff on, so I'm gonna jump off camera. I'm gonna line my eye, put some mascara on, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about these shadows. So we're doing swatches now. We're gonna start with the taupe palette, and I think so there we go. It's the top row, then the bottom row. Next I'm gonna do the mauve palette. So yeah. Alright y'all, here we go. Top row, bottom row. To the sweet pinks palette. Some of the colors, I use some of the colors out of each palette on my eyes, so y'all were kind of able to see how each palette performed. Alright you guys, as always, Juvia'S did not disappoint with these 3 palettes. I was asked to compare the sweet pinks to this palette, y'all, and I'm gonna do it probably in a day or so. Well, I'm actually probably gonna film it today, but it'll probably be up in a day or so. But to me, they're not really that similar at all. But there are some colors I can understand, like why people, like they come off on camera kind of similar. So I understand why you would want that. So I'm going to be comparing the 2 in a few days. So stay tuned for that. That was very cringy. I don't know what my voice was doing. This palette was not released with this group. It was released with the first group of mini palettes, where they had like the purple one and the chocolate, and it was like the nudes in this one. It was like 4 palettes. So if y'all have not seen these, I got videos, I got like 3 different videos on each. I got like 4 videos. I got a video on each palette that came out when these came out, and one doing them all together. I don't think I'm gonna do each palette on these 3. I don't think I'm going to. It might happen, but whatever. Okay, so let's talk about the palette. As always, Juvia'S Place came through. They never fail me. They always have such good pigment. The blendability of their palettes are always bomb. I'm completely satisfied as always. I even have a little highlight moment going on my nose, and I used a color out here for it. It's this color right here for my little highlight nose moment. It's very subtle. I like it. Okay, so the palettes are retailing for $14. $14. I probably ain't supposed to tell y'all, but I used code TRIBE20 and got 20% off. I don't know if that's still the code, but if it's not, you know you can always use like code FUMI, code Nikki, like things like that, and you get 10% off. So boom. I think I ended up spending like $41.90 all together is what I ended up sending, but I did have that 20% off when I bought all 3. Also, they sent me this little Casablanca single. Personally, I love the Casablanca single. There is a palette with the color Casablanca in it, but I've been had the singles and I like the single better. I don't know why. The texture of it doesn't feel the same to me. But it could just all be in my head. And it's all in my head. It may all be in my head, but just the single feels different to me, and I like the way it feels. But yes, those swatches are absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful on the eyes. I'm obsessed with these 3 palettes. Berries was my favorite out of all the minis, but now I think it may be the sweet pinks, because these 2 right here and that matte pink are gorgeous. And I'm obsessed with this color in the mauves. If y'all like figured it out, I'm a shimmer girl, I'm a duochrome girl. I like the brightness and the sparkle and the shine, okay, honey? So yeah, like I said, $14. Just let's say this point, like, actually I think, I don't know. Y'all, I just get it. I'm done. Get it. Spend your money. Give Juvia'S all your money. Okay, you guys, that's really all. I'm KJ. Don't forget to subscribe. Cause y'all act like y'all know how to subscribe to the channel. Y'all need to subscribe to the channel, cause y'all don't subscribe to the channel. I'm coming for y'all, cause I see y'all watching and I subscribing. You know what? Never mind. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you know if I want to drop another video, and I'm out.